Hi everyone, it's James Bond fan 2001 here. Today this is the third part of my Universal Pictures collection, and this is going to take a lot of parts because I have so many 4Ks and I don't want to get them done into much videos or other stuff. So anyways, let's get further ado, let's start with the 4Ks. So the first one is for Despicable Me with Steve Carell, and this is the very first film by Illumination Entertainment. It includes 3 mini-movies. There's a U, there's a front spine, other spine, and the back. I know Mickey has this on DVD as well. This is a Universal Pictures movie coming with Illumination Entertainment from 2010. And it's rated U for very mild scary scenes, slapstick violence and language. There's the 4K disc. And there's the standard Blu-ray. And I think this is the 4Ks from oldest to newest as well. Anyways, now we're going to go on to the box set, and this is for the Mummy trilogy, which includes The Mummy from 1999, The Mummy Returns from 2001, and The Mummy 2 and the Dragon Emperor from 2008. It's the front, it's the top, bottom, spine, and the back. It's a 15. Actually, the first one's a 15, but the sequels are rated 12. It's rated 15 for moderate violence and horror. It does come in 3 individual cases. And I've heard that there's apparently going to be a 4th Mummy film coming out in October next year, which is going to be quite cool. Hopefully it's going to be good. Anyways, there's the 4K disc for The Mummy and the Blu-ray disc for The Mummy. There's the 4K disc for The Mummy Returns, and there's the Blu-ray for The Mummy Returns. Then on to Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. There's the 4K disc for Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, and there's the Blu-ray disc for the 3rd film. Somehow on the 4K disc it just has the regular Universal logo. It doesn't have the Universal Pictures Home Entertainment print logo for some reason, unlike on the back, as you can see there. By the way, this is the first video I'm filming with my new phone that I got recently. Hope you also enjoy that as well. Now I'm going to go on to Dracula Untold. It's a 15 as the front spine, other spine in the back. This one's a Universal Pictures movie co-made with Legendary Pictures and Michael T. Luca Productions from 2014. And it's rated 15 for strong horror and violence. There's the receipt, and yeah, I've already used the digital download code. Anyways, there's the Blu-ray disc. There's the standard Blu-ray disc, and there's the 4K disc. And the next 4K is also for Van Helsing, with Hugh Jackman and Kate Beckinsale, a Stephen Sommers film. I think this might be the rarest 4K I have in my collection, because I don't think I can find it anywhere else online. Although I do remember my dad getting this at a car boot sale many years ago. Anyways, it's a 12. There's the front spine, other spine, and the back. This is a Universal Pictures movie from 2004, and it's rated 12 for moderate horror and fantasy violence. And I believe this film's co-made with the Sommers Company, even though it's not credited. There's the standard Blu-ray. And there's the 4K Blu-ray. I know some people do not like this movie, but I don't think it's that bad. It's fine for what it is. Now we're going to go on to E.T. the Extraterrestrial, a Steven Spielberg film. It's PG, there's the front spine and the back. And this is a Universal Pictures movie made with Amblin Entertainment from 1982, and it's rated PG from our language. Although this is a 2019 reprint. But the disc is from, let's see where the copyright is, 2017. There's the 4K disc, and there's the regular Blu-ray. Yeah, E.T. is definitely one of my favourite Steven Spielberg films. Now we're going to go on to another catalogue title from 2017, Apollo 13, a Ron Howard film. Houston, we have a problem. With Tom Hanks, Kevin Bacon, Bill Paxton, Gary Sinise and Ed Harris. It's a PG, there's the front, spine and the back. This is a Universal Pictures movie, Call Me With Imagine Entertainment from 1995, and it's rated PG for more threat, language and innuendo. There's the 4K disc, and there's the standard Blu-ray disc. Now we're going to go on to Despicable Me 3. Includes all new mini movie. It's a U, there's the front, spine and the back, and I believe Mickey has this on Blu-ray. I can't quite remember. The best Despicable Me movie yet, according to Ali Plum of BBC Radio 1. And it's a Universal Pictures movie, Call Me With Illumination Entertainment from 2017. And it's rated U for mild comic violence, rude humour and very mild bad language. There's the 4K disc. And there's the standard Blu-ray disc. I like how it has different artwork. And there's also the digital download code, which I have already used. Now we're going on to the next 4K, and that is for American Made with Tom Cruise, based on a true lie. It's Narcos meets Mission Impossible, according to Loaded. It's a 15 as the front, spine and the back. It's one is a Universal Pictures movie, Call Me With Cross Creek Pictures, Imagine Entertainment, Vendin Entertainment, Quadrant Pictures and Hercules Film Fund from 2017. It's rated 15 for very strong language, and I heard this movie was better than I know this movie was better than the Tom Cruise Mummy film that starred Tom Cruise that came out also the same year as this. There's the digital download code, and there's the Blu-ray disc, and there's the 4K disc. And the next 4K is for The Incredible Hulk, which is the second movie in the MCU. It's a 12 as the front, spine and the back, the spine and the back. This one's a Universal Pictures movie coming with Marvel Studios and Valhalla Motion Pictures from 2008, and it's a 12 for moderate, rated 12 for moderate, for frequent and intense scenes of moderate fantasy violence. There's the digital code, the standard Blu-ray, and the 4K disc. 4K Blu-ray disc. This 4K is pretty much out of print because I think Disney has the rights to this film now. I could be wrong. Now we're going to go on to the original Gladiator, which stars Russell Crowe and is directed by Ridley Scott. It's a 15. There's the front, spine, and the back. This one is a DreamWorks Pictures and Universal Pictures movie called with Red Wagon Entertainment and Scott Free from 2000. And it's rated 15 for strong bloody violence. There's the 4K disc. There's the first Blu-ray, there's the Blu-ray with the movie, and the Blu-ray with the special features. Again, I can't quite remember if Mickey has all of these movies, but I know, I'm sure he'll comment on my video eventually. Now we're going to go on to the original Jurassic Park on 4K Steelbook, and it is a Steven Spielberg film. And yeah, I know this movie's rated PG, and I don't know where the J card is. Anyways, here's the digital download code. There's the 4K Blu-ray disc. And there's the standard Blu-ray. I can't quite remember what this film was rated PG for, because like I said, I do not have the J card for this. Anyways, now we're going to go on to Darkest Hour, starring Gary Oldman and directed from the director of Antonement, which is Joe Wright. This film must be seen according to Empire. It's a PG as the front, spine, other spine and the back. And it's a Focus Features movie coming with Perfect World Pictures and working title from 2017. Rated PG for more bad language. There's the digital download code, and there's the receipt from HMV, which I bought this many years ago. There's the standard Blu-ray, and there's the 4K Blu-ray. Now we're going to go on to another Steelbook, which looks quite cool, and it's, even though the movie's not really that good, but I don't think it's terrible or anything, and that is Pacific Rim Uprising. There's no title on this, but it does have the title on the spine. And no, I don't know what this was rated 12 for, so... Because I'm not sure if I still have the J card for it. So there's the digital download code. There's the standard Blu-ray. There's the 3D Blu-ray. And there's the 4K Blu-ray. I do have the first Pacific Rim on Blu-ray, and I know the first one was released by Warner Brothers, which is kind of strange that the second one is by Universal. Now we're going to go on to another Russell Crowe movie, another film starring Russell Crowe, and that is the 2010 Robin Hood, which also co-stars Cate Blanchett and is directed by Ridley Scott, who also directed Gladiator. And it's a 15 as the front spine, the other spine, and the back. Rated 15 for moderate violence and sex references, and it's a Universal Pictures movie co-produced by Imagine Entertainment, Relativity Media, and Scott Free Productions from 2010. And yeah, it does contain both the theatrical and director's cut included. There's the digital download code, which I know is expired. There's the 4K disc. There's the standard Blu-ray disc. And there's the blue DVD bonus disc. I remember having this film on DVD a long time ago, and it came with this bonus DVD. Before I upgraded the movie to Blu-ray and then finally 4K. Now we're going to go on to another film on Steelbook. That would be Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. They're not the great. These are not the best steelbooks they could come up with, but they were fine at the time. It does have the tagline on the back. The park is gone. And yeah, I know this film is from Universal and Amblin Entertainment, but it's also come here with Legendary Pictures, Perfect World Pictures, and there's a message, and there's the digital code. There's the 3D Blu-ray. There's the standard Blu-ray, and there's the 4K Blu-ray, and there's the receipt. I bought it years ago. And now we're going to go on to another movie action film from 2018 that's also by Universal and Legendary, and that movie is Skyscraper with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Over 30 minutes of explosive bonus features. 4-star, pure action, according to Edward Porter of Sunday Times Culture. I do know that Jack Windross has both this and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom on DVD. Anyways, there's a 12, there's the front spine, other spine, and the back. And this is a Legendary Pictures movie coming with Flynn Picture Company in $7 and distributed by Universal Pictures. Rated 12 for moderate advanced threat, injury detail, and infrequent strong language. There's the 4K disc, the digital code, and there's the standard Blu-ray. And now on to the last Universal 4K that was released in 2018, and that would be Black Klansman, from producer Jordan Peele and a Spike Lee joint. 4 stars according to Empire and the Times, the most important film of the year, and 5 stars as said by Independent. I can't quite get the sticker off because it might damage the slipcover. Anyway, it's written by Charlie Wadgell and David Rainbowitz and Kevin Wilmot, and written and directed by Spike Lee. So 15 is the front spine, the other spine, and the back. This one is a Focus Features movie combined with Legendary Pictures, Perfect World Pictures, QC Entertainment, Blumhouse Productions, Monkey Paw Productions, and 40 Acres and a Mule Filmworks from 2018. Rated 15 for racist violence and language, and rated 15 for racist violence and very strong language. I think this is the only Legendary Pictures film that's distributed by Focus Features. Anyways, there's the standard Blu-ray, and there's the 4K Blu-ray. And now on to the next 4K Blu-ray, which is for First Man with Ryan Gosling, and it's directed by Damien Chazelle. 5 stars according to Empire, Metro, BBC Culture, and City AM. A blockbuster that's out of this world according to Brian Vinner of Daily Mail. The 12 is the front spine, the other spine, and the back. Thrilling according to the Times, or inspiring according to David Sexton of Evening Standard. This one is a Universal Pictures and DreamWorks Pictures movie, coming with Perfect World Pictures and Temple Hill Entertainment from 2018, and it's rated 12 for infrequent strong language and moderate threat. And I know that Damien Chazelle directed Babylon from 2022, which I do have that on 4K, and that was released by Paramount. Anyways, there's a receipt and digital code, and there's the 4K disc, the Blu-ray disc, and there's the 4K disc. And I'm going to go on to one of my favourite films ever made, and that is Schindler's List. 3-disc 25th anniversary edition, and it's a Steven Spielberg film. It's a 15 as the front, the spine, and the back. Universal Pictures movie coming with Amblin Entertainment from 1993, and it's the Best Picture Academy Award winner of 1993. It's a 15 for strong. It's rated 15 for strong language, violence, and emotionally intense scenes. And there's a little leaflet inside about that the Oscar Schindler Foundation or something, USC Shoah Foundation. There's the 4K disc of the film. There's a Blu-ray of the film, and there's a Blu-ray disc with special features, because this is a very long movie, and it's like 3 hours and 10 minutes, I think. No, 3 hours and 15 minutes. I think that's why they couldn't put all the all the special features on the same disc as the film, because it's likely of storage space. Alright, now we're going to go on to an animated Illumination movie, and that is Dr. Seuss the Grinch, the 2018 version, animated one by Illumination. So you as the front spine and the back, other spine as well. Yeah, I know DVD and Blu-ray Fan in 2007 has this on DVD, and now I've got it, and I've got it on 4K, as you can see right here. This is a Universal Pictures movie coming with Illumination Entertainment from 2018. It's very new for mild slapstick and very mild bad language. I haven't rewatched the 2001 with Jim Carrey, but I should get that on 4K at some point. I'm just not sure when. Anyways, there's the digital download code. There's the standard Blu-ray, and there's the 4K Blu-ray. I don't really mind the 2018 Illumination Grinch. I thought it was alright, but it definitely is not better than the Jim Carrey one. And I do hope we get the live action Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers on 4K before the new one comes out later this year. Anyways, now to another animated title, and that's How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, which I know Mickey has this on 4K Blu-ray. And I know this was the first DreamWorks animation film to be distributed by Universal Studios. Anyways, this is a PG. Here's the front spine and the back. It's a DreamWorks animation movie from 2019 released by Universal, and it's rated PG for mild threat, violence, and language. There's the Blu-ray disc, and there's the 4K disc, and I also have the 2025 How to Train Your Dragon live action movie on 4K as well. Which I hopefully will show that soon when I get to 2025 releases. Now we're going to go on to a horror movie called Us. I know Jack Winjoss has this on DVD, and it's A New Nightmare from Jordan Peele, the writer and director of Get Out. 5 stars. It demands repeat viewing according to Metro. It's a 15. There's the front spine, that's the other spine, and the back. This one is a Universal Pictures movie coming with Perfect World Pictures and Monkey Paw Productions from 2019. Rated 15 for strong language, violence, and threat. I think this is the second movie directed by Jordan Peele after Get Out. And there's the Blu-ray disc, and there's the 4K disc. I know this does not come with a digital download code, because I think Universal I think Universal, along with Warner Brothers, dropped digital codes around 2019 in the UK, but they still do it in the US because we have movies anywhere. Now we're going to go on to another one of my favourite films of all time, and that would be Martin Scorsese's Casino, with Robert De Niro, Sharon Stone, and Joe Pesci. It's an 18 as the front spine and the back. I think this would be my second favourite Martin Scorsese directed film after Goodfellas. My third favourite would be The Wolf of Wall Street, which I have on DVD, and you saw me show that DVD when I was doing the DVDs. Anyways, this one is a Universal Pictures movie coming with Salias DA, Legend Enterprises, and Define a Kappa from 1995, rated 18 for strong violence. There is swearing in this film, but it doesn't say strong violence and language on the inside for some reason, which is kind of strange. Anyways, there's the 4K disc. And there's the standard Blu-ray, and then, if I'm not wrong, but I think Jack Winjoss has this on DVD. The case the case will not close. There we go. Now we're going to go on to another Illumination movie. That would be The Secret Life of Pets 2. It includes 2 mini-movies with the Minions and Gidget. It's you, here's the front, spine and the back. Sponsor Universal Pictures movie coming with Illumination Entertainment from 2019 and Illumination from 2019. Rare youth, very mild threat, rather than very mild bad language. There's the Blu-ray disc, and there's the 4K disc. I should rewatch this along with the first Secret Life of Pets movie. I've not seen them in quite a while, so I should rewatch them. Now let's jump into one of my own, another favourite movie of mine, and that would be Scarface, starring Al Pacino, and this is the gold edition, and this is the Scarface film from 1983. No, this is not the 1932 movie, which I do not have that one. Likely because that film is not as well known as this. And in this, anyways, this is an 18. Here's the front, spine, and the back. This is a Universal movie coming with Martin Bregman Productions from 1983, and it's rated 18 for strong, bloody violence and hard drug use. There's the 4K disc, and there's the receipt as well. And there's the standard Blu-ray. Now we're going to go into late 2019, and this film is called Yesterday. I'm aware that Jack Winchell has this movie on DVD. From the Academy Award-winning director of Slumdog Millionaire and the writer of Love Actually. Everyone in the world has forgotten the Beatles. Everyone except Jack. 5 stars. 5 stars according to The Eye, and 4 stars according to The Telegraph and The Guardian. An irresistible comedy. It's a 12. Here's the front, spine, and the back. So this, and it's rated 12 for infrequent strong language, drug references, and moderate sex references. This is a Universal Pictures movie coming with Perfect World Pictures and working title from 2019. There's the Blu-ray disc, and there's the 4K disc. And now we're at the end of 2019, and this is the last big title that came out. The last big Universal title that came out on 4K in 2019, and that is the Fast and Furious spin-off, Hobbs and Shaw. Yeah, I know Jack Pinchos also has this on DVD. This is a good film, but it's not quite as good as other Fast and Furious films. But I still like it though. Anyways, it's a 12. Here's the front, spine, other spine, and the back. This one's a Universal Pictures movie coming with Chris Morgan Productions and sorry about my coughing. Maybe I'm going a little too fast. Anyways, this one's a Universal Pictures movie coming with Chris Morgan Productions and 7 Bucks Productions from 2019. Rated 12 for moderate violence and then frequent strong language. Ow, I think I actually poked my thumb on the case. Anyways, there's the Blu-ray disc. And there's the 4K disc, which has the same artwork except the Australian M rating right there. Oh. I think I'm going to stop here because these are the early days of Universal 4Ks, and it might take very long to upload. So I'll see you later. Don't worry, I have more UHDs to come. Anyways, bye everyone.